continuing what I was saying, yeah, like as a child, a lot of children they see these sort of things. I mean, when I was a child, I saw all of these articles about UFOs and such, and it really scared me because I was afraid I was gonna get abducted and possibly killed. None of these reports anybody was killed, but um, you know, from the certain incision stuff that has been put inside their bodies, being radioactive kills them, and that scared me as a child. So, you know, when you listen to all this, please talk to your parents. Please don't just listen to this as a child and be afraid that okay, now I'm gonna get hurt, or something, or get freak out like I did, and start calling police. You know, yes, it is a known fact that is not known fact by all atheists that is not discussed about the presence of UFOs. But there's no reason to freak out about it. And furthermore, I thought about. I just came up with an idea about what should we call the alien humans, the alien apes that created man, because there's already humans, and technically they are the same species, but it'd be hard to define a foreign species that happens to be the same species or happens to be part of the same family. They may or may not be human, but they have evolved from ape, so they're within the same family as us. Therefore, they are classified within the same group and are obviously evolved beyond human. And what should we call them by our standards? I'm sure they already have a name for themselves, but what should we call them? And I figured since we don't have any name for anything beyond human already, and they are still alien to us, why not call them Aumans? Like A for alien and humans. And you just get rid of the H. Aumans. 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 It's a simple solution and it's an easy reference. I mean, then instead of calling them aliens, because they're not necessarily entirely alien, I mean, they are part of our species. I'm debating somewhere between like Aumans and, well, you can't call them apes. Alien apes. Apes, that's the same thing. Um, ape is so short, you can't really change it, unfortunately. Alien apes. If you come up with a good name, please do comment. I'd like to hear it. Um, I probably should mull on this. A human sounds a lot better than alien apes. Yeah, I think a humans can really catch on. I mean, it sounds kind of silly because alien humans. It's not necessarily correct, but what else are you going to call them? And scientifically speaking, a scientist cannot go into further research before he gives his subject a name. Before he gives whatever he's studying a name. And if we just continue to call them aliens, then that's not really a name. That's more like an outlining, because anything can be alien. Something shaking outside in the bushes can be alien to you, because you don't know what it is. Someone who lives in a different country is alien to you. Anything can be an alien. That's not a good enough name. That doesn't fit enough. We need a real name for them. And we can't call them by their species because they don't exactly come out and tell us what species they are. They don't want us to know. Um, they're not the Anunnaki, obviously, because the Anunnaki are long gone. Um, so just call them humans. I mean, if you look in a biblical sense, the Anunnaki were around in the beginning from the very beginning when they were around. The Anunnaki have been sort of like the scouts kind of like the villain of the story. I'd like to think the villain who's always, he's lurking in the bushes, as the Bible states it, lurking in the bushes, watching, man, God's creation, watching the Aumans creation walk across the earth. I mean, what do you think of that? It's quite a ponder. That and the Anunnaki are reptilian, so it's pretty obvious that there are those snakes in the grass. I mean, I don't even need to go in detail about that. It's just obvious. I don't even want to talk about that. So yeah, all in favor of humans. Say aye.